Hello, everyone, and welcome to Nerdy Ass Voice Actors. Wow. Critical Role, where a bunch of us nerdy ass voice actors sit around and play Dungeons and Dragons.
Hello, Dainty Feet. How can I help you? It's 3 hours and 30 minutes before curfew, by the way.
I put on a voice and go, Dainty Feet, who's that?
Oh.
I'm sorry, I'm Jorb with the Counselors League of Counselors.
Oh, you're a counselor?
I am, yes.
Oh, where's your counselor uniform?
Left it in the wash today.
Go ahead.
Didn't expect to be called here for an emergency, which this is what that is.
I'm sorry, I can't reveal the whereabouts of the pig creature.
So I have a question about sort of your role at camp.
Is your friend all right? He seems to be confused as to
I
who
take
he
off
is.
my top mustache.
Oh my goodness!
I'm out of ideas.
I applaud your efforts, but it's not my first day on the job.
If I'm not mistaken, my friend Padman, you want to try to convince the pig creature that it's out past its curfew?
Well,
Are you guys talking about the pig creature?
you know of Gub Gub, the pig creature.
Oh, I mean, I saw it. I see everything.
Okay,
So,
if we knew that, where did it go?
Do you happen to know where it went?
There's two things I believe in more than anything. One is that curfew must be observed. And the other is everyone's right to privacy.
Okay, guys, I got this.
I walk over to Padman.
Oh, he's walking.
What is it?
Listen, buddy, so those are the Mighty Nine,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Some big heroes that you're a fan of, right?
Yeah.
And so, if we take this pig down and we rescue them, what does that make you?
The luckiest frog on the planet.
You are the Mighty 10. Wouldn't that be right?
9 comes from the Zambian.
I get it.
Yeah.
But the point is, if we save them, you will be a legend. What do you think about that? Then we can make a card for you, and we can make it holographic, and with your signature on it.
That card could easily go for 20 or 30 gold pieces.
Absolutely, buddy. So what say you?
All right. This plan is just crazy enough to work.
That's what I like to hear.
We don't quite have a plan yet, but we do.
This inclination is just crazy enough to work. Okay, you saw a pig with cat and chicken feet eat 2 of the most powerful adventurers on the planet and rush off into the woods. But that's interesting. So it wasn't strong enough to fly. You'd think something 14 feet tall at the shoulder for a quadruped, and it doesn't have the strength to lift 2 humanoids. I would say, on the scale of creatures in our world, I would say the average humanoid is about medium size.
Yeah,
Maybe the wings were just
I
for
think
show.
that's accurate.
I mean, you and me are small, but you know, the medium size for them, for sure. Is there?
What is going on out here?
A giant
pig,
monster
yeah.
pig swallowed.
And we got so sad. We were so sad.
We were crying. And the counselors, they're gone.
They were gone.
They're in the pig.
Oh
in
my
the pig.
God! He starts pacing back and forth, nervously twitching his hands and fingers. Oh my goodness! Insurance does not cover this. Where are your other friends? The other 2, the other Olgas.
We were hiding and seeking, and they were seeking elsewhere.
They were seeking elsewhere. We don't know. We called for them, but I guess they didn't hear us.
I'll go call for them. Just stand here, and I'll go use the string can network to try to reach them. Just hold on, and oh boy. A massive pig arrived and kidnapped counselors Bo and Yasha and is currently on the loose inside the camp, and the Olgas are the only campers around to do anything about it. Lunch today is postponed indefinitely.
Oh no!
Wild out. End of announcements. Yes, Bo and Yasha have been swiped by Gub Gub the flying pig. And it's currently up to you four, Sky, Kai,
Yeah.
Padman, and Jessup to find and rescue them, which means for Ashley and Marisha, you may leave the table. Your story is happening elsewhere. And we will check in with you later.
I didn't get your guys' autographs.
We will, I promise.
I believe in you.
We'll do our
Save
best.
us.
We'll do our best.
Scoochie over, which leaves just the four of you.
No, the peeps.
You can leave the peeps.
Leave the gun, take the peeps.
Scared.
I'm gonna look up to the top of the curfew creature tower.
Yes.
I'm gonna go, I've never actually seen Mishi because I have to go to bed super early. But theoretically, do we know when this creature's curfew is? And if it would be in trouble for being out past its own curfew?
Or would we get in trouble for being out past curfew?
Yeah, I wonder if there's some way to convince the creature that we are absconding with this Gub Gub and that it would come searching after Gub Gub to find us.
What exactly is the plan here? Are we trying to get info to see if Mishi maybe saw the creature and where it was going? Or are we just trying to make it so that we can continue our adventures past curfew?
I'm definitely hustling on the camp counselor's got eaten problem. That's
Okay.
like, I agree, it would be sick to stay up late. Don't get me wrong. That would be rad as hell. But I think for me, just thinking, are you out of your mind?
They did say at the beginning that there would be surprises and fun.
What did I say that? I have no recollection.
Somebody
It
said
doesn't sound
that.
like something I'd say. I woke up and said there's gonna be surprises and fun. Why would I anticipate that?
Guys, listen, everyone get their head on screwed straight.
What?
We need to
Yeah.
focus.
My head's screwed on extremely straight. Somewhere southeast of here is the Menagerie Coast, okay? My parents' villa, we're comfortable. It's there, locked, but I can figure out a way to get in. If I could throw my familiar through a plate glass window and go in and bend it up behind me, you don't get that reference. You weren't there.
Where did that happen?
Archibald unfortunately took a fall and went through the window, and
Archibald.
It's fine. He's immortal.
it was a very bad fall.
Padman, please come back. We need your help.
Love the
Never
menagerie
been to
coast.
the menagerie coast.
Oh,
I'm so
menagerie.
sorry.
Dread.
I've,
We've been there
sometimes
so
people
much.
can't understand me either.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't have nostrils.
16, so you're a little bit older than the rest of them.
Yeah, a little bit, just a little bit.
Do you feel responsibility being the eldest?
Not quite. I feel pretty laid back. I feel pretty good.
No, I'm getting that.
Very chill, very calm.
You got him on the
Very
ropes,
demure.
Kai.
Looks like had a bit of a tough childhood.
No, it was amazing.
You were an orphan that you were raised by a gang of bandits?
Oh, yes. That part.
Yeah. I mean, that's one. Is that,
relatable.
am I revealing? I'm not trying to put you on blast.
Multiple arrests.
Well, yeah,
multiple
it's
arrests.
Oh,
for
you're
petty
a bit of
theft.
a bad boy.
Yeah,
Oh, you could say that.
You know, Kai, I was like you once when I was a kid. I was also
A lot of stomach issues. Oh.
Yeah.
And IBS.
I also participated in some petty crime, a little bit of petty theft.
What was your most petty crime?
You know, mine was a little weird. It was mail fraud,
Okay. So that's where you get a guy.
a little bit of extortion.
Oh, okay.
like documents,
I see. Okay.
a little bit of embezzlement.
I don't know that word.
Are
Okay.
these counselors vetted?
Yes. Bo, I asked Bo and Yasha here to help you all.
Yes, we will help. We will help. Veth, we will help.
And so far, they're doing a great job. They're doing a great job.
I know.
Yeah, we
Give them 5 stars. They're doing so good.
Do you guys have a lot of history working with children?
No,
actually, none whatsoever.
None.
But this is.
but like I said, you're not children. You're young, light adults,
yes.
I would consider myself a child, but that's just me.
right? Okay, we can work on that. You can grow out of that.
Oh, well, I hope so. Otherwise, I've been killed.
Yeah.
That's the only. Those are my two options: stay alive and keep aging, or stop aging. And there's only one way to do that.
That is very true.
I can
very
I can
true.
tell that it's already working. This sort of scared straight approach is definitely working.
This guy historically has always worked.
I'm waiting for the bad cop to come
Historically,
around.
always worked.
You are nearing Yasha. You set down on the ground and start walking over to her, and you could just go up and tag her. But as you walk up, you're about 20 feet away. You hear the strangest sound, a muffled echoing across the camp that sounds like gub gub gub, gub 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 gub, gub gub gub, gub 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 gub. It's growing louder and louder and louder. Gub gub gub, gub 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 gub. Then a truly bizarre sight. A massive pig, 14 feet tall, with wings and 4 rows of teeth, soars into the campground. It lands with a thud, making this giant rhythmic grunting noise that sounds like it's saying gub gub, gub 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 gub, gub gub. I'll give you a little hint of what it looks like. Not a hint. This is what it looks like. This is the flying pig.
That's so many legs.
Unbelievable.
That is a scary
You'll
sight.
notice that it has cat feet and chicken feet.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Is that a human in its grasp? What it?
Does it breathe?
It
Does it have a
does
breath
look like
weapon?
there's a human in its grasp, and that is dark foreshadowing. For it lands on top of Yasha and grabs her with its talons.
I've just been sitting there sketching all of the kids in my notebook.
As it grabs Yasha, why don't you roll a dexterity save to see if you can resist its mighty claw?
No! Oh no!
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Oh no, I don't know if that could get worse. I mean, I can. Okay, it's cocked. That's still cocked, but the other one was bad. You said dexterity? 4.
Cool. It for sure got you in its grasp, and it grabs you and shoves you in its mouth.
Wait, can I try to fight it in any way?
You just
I
did.
guess I just did.
You just did.
Shoot!
You're in there. You'll get a turn to try to get out
Okay.
soon. But right now, it is in its. Yasha is in its mouth. It turns to the two of you and snarls. Gub 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 gub. What do you want to do?
Jessup! Sky!
Where are you right now?
I'm running through the camp looking for the
Like,
kids.
are you going roof to roof, or
that
what are you?
I've come off of the roof of the creature, and I'm kind of around the bar tent in the arena.
Okay, great. So you're near them.
Am I?
I don't know.
Okay.
If you're near the bar tent and the
Okay.
arena, you're about 50 feet away from them. Yeah.
Okay.
You can hear the gubbing going on
Are
as
we
well.
still flying?
You've set down, but you can take off again if you'd like.
Okay. I think we gotta get help. I don't trust I think we gotta fly. I don't trust myself.
But time is of the essence, isn't it? If we run off and get help, then will this thing fly off?
I don't know. Try to push her out of the way. What are you going to use to sort of beat her there?
I don't think my nimble bones can handle flips, and so I think that all I can do is just make a dash for it.
Just a pure speed. Then let's both do athletics check to see if you're who's the faster of the two.
I'm gonna
Roll
go
a
ahead and
d20.
do Step of the wind.
Sure you
I'm gonna
are.
double mine.
Athletics.
It's the second one down, I think.
Third one down.
Third one down.
Fourth one down.
Fourth one down.
Jesus. A lot of A's.
Where is it?
Athletics is right here. You have a
Oh,
-1.
-1. So I have a 6.
Okay. 12.
Okay, yes, and you did step of the
that's a
wind.
step of the
All right, so you dive to get that pine cone, and you've got it. It's in your hand, and it's not. It's gone. The second you thought you had it, it's as if a blur goes by, and Bo is standing now, let's say, 30 feet away from you. Somehow she got that far away from you with the pine cone that fast. You get one more shot at this. What would you like to try?
Okay, I think I'm going to try My spells I can only use once every. My charm person I can only use once every.
That's true. Yes. But it's worth it to try.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna go for charm person.
Okay, charm person. I don't know how spells work. What does it say? Is that a charisma save? What is that? I'm looking.
Yeah, I think so. Charm person's right here.
Charm person. I've got it. Wisdom 13 save. Go ahead.
And you can use your innate sorcery if you want to bump that up, but only if you want to.
And I only get to
That's
do
your-
that how many times?
Twice. Until you rest.
Until I rest. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use my innate sorcery.
Okay, so as a bonus action, you invoke your innate sorcery, which just gives you even more focus. But you are stressed. Let's see if this spell even works. Roll a d6.
I got a 1.
Okay. I'm sorry to say, the spell goes awry. The nerves, the people watching you, the intensity of the moment is just too much to bear.
Focus, Jessup.
Can you roll?
Focus.
I'm
Can
trying,
you roll a
come on.
D100? Brennan, help her.
Okay, it's these two, right?
Those two together.
Okay.
And the tens is the first digit, so 6 and
62. That
Okay.
is-
So your spell shoots out, and nothing seems to happen. It seems to dissipate with the wind, and you just nothing happened until you speak.
So nothing happened to my spell, but instead this. Okay.
Yes.
Oh no! I guess I have to shout when I speak now.
The spell seems to have dissipated and congealed in a strange way on her throat. And now, whenever Jessup is speaking for the next minute, she is shouting as loud as she can.
That's not what I meant by focusing. You know that, right?
Unfortunately, it's failed, and that is a failure. I'm so sorry. Luke announces, "Well, you gave it your best shot. I'm so sorry, Jessup."
I was so set up for success with my last roll.
Why are you yelling at me?
It's okay. Calm down.
I'm
Calm
pretty
down.
calm, actually.
We don't need to keep escalating this.
We don't need to keep yelling.
Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Hey, you can have my pine cone if you want.
That's
actually really sweet. Thank you so much.
Ouch, my ears.
Bo takes the pine cone, the invisible pine cone, and kind of does a little hacky sack with it.
And hacky sacks it directly to Yasha, who's up next. So the next two of you are going to have to get this pine cone out of Yasha's hand.
Probably have an easier time. I am just beefy.
As they get ready, a new voice joins the chorus of voices. Wait. It is a young, blonde-haired 20-something half-elven counselor in a sundress who runs up, interrupting. Wait, please, Beth, a moment, please. This is Beth Greenbloom, the camp cleric. She's responsible for all the healing seminars. She also runs the yoga and Pilates workshop. Please, Beth, your husband wanted me to remind you about the potions. Oh, that's right, says Veth. Oh, freaking insurance. Beth hands Veth 2 corked bottles of a swirling gray syrup. So Yeza thinks that Bo and Yasha here will hurt these children because they're so overpowered. So Caleb sent these potions for you.
What?
They will dampen your abilities. Just for 24 hours.
Dampen our abilities?
Yes, because if you... We're worried that you're gonna one-shot kill some of these campers.
I know how to control my strength.
Yeah, we can pull our punches.
I don't think that you can. So it would really, it's for insurance. They want you to swig these potions. It'll just make you weak for one day. It's fine.
Yeah,
If you
it
don't do
is.
this, I'm sleeping on the couch tonight.
Why is that my problem?
I was gonna say the same. I don't care. I mean, we have to take these, right?
Yes, please. Otherwise, you're gonna kill my kids.
Padman has very brittle bones.
All right.
Okay, fine.
Fine.
This is so
She hands them
stupid.
over. It's a pungent elixir. It smells like tobacco and
Gross.
cheese.
Oh, ew.
As you drink it down, you do feel a little bit dazed, and instantly you feel much weaker. This potion immediately reduces Bo and Yasha to level 3.
Whoa.
Dang.
Yes.
Punch Caleb in the nuts next time I see you.
If you can.
Wait,
You're pretty weak.
Did we get those sent?
I sure hope you got those stats.
Yep.
It's in the emails. You know what? I'm gonna pull that up in the break. But first,
I'm sure we can get it printed out for you.
Yes, that sounds great.
Brendan, while you were gone, Bo and Yasha are now level 3.
Did a magical effect
Yes,
occur?
it did. Yes.
Something that
Yes, it
nerfed us a little.
Yes, so that they won't
Children.
kill you
Copy that.
instantly.
You have very brittle bones.
And you're level 1.
My bones are
You even have bones.
yes, actually, common misconception, but amphibians do in fact have skeletons.
Okay.
Is your blood red like ours?
Yes, we are vertebrates, we're just not mammals.
Babbles?
What? Mammals.
That's what I thought.
You are all, to my knowledge, everyone I'm looking at is mammalian in nature.
Oh,
Whereas I'm
mammals.
amphibious. What'd you think I said?
All right, so we're going to count. My mom asked us to count to 669. I don't know why. So we're going to count to 669, and then we're going to go find Yasha. So everybody, start counting. As you guys start counting, Yasha, will you tell me where on the map you've gone to hide?
Yes. Do you want me to text
Just
you or
tell
just
me
point you?
the number of the code on the map. You don't have to text me. You can say it out loud. They don't have the number.
7.
I see it. Okay. You guys have your maps, right? Okay. As Yasha, as you're making your way to that area and finding a hiding spot,
Just like moving things around.
yeah, boxes, barrels, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You hear, roll a perception check.
14.
Okay. You hear a strange banging coming from one of the cabins, then a hiss. It's strange because nobody is at the cabins right now. They're all off at this party, this celebration thing. So the cabins are meant to be empty.
Okay.
Are you going to keep going?
Yes.
Okay, great. As you walk by that cabin, poof, a puff of gray smoke shoots out from a vent on the side of it. Roll a dexterity save if you don't mind.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. 9.
Okay. You take... Oh, nothing. 2 points of damage.
Oh.
But also, moreover, you go dizzy for a moment. This gray smoke has shot you on the side of the face, and it just sort of makes you groggy for a moment. You have trouble focusing your eyes. And just as you sort of get your vision back, Yeza, Veth's husband, runs out of the cabin, adjusting a leather apron and removing safety goggles. Yasha, what are you doing here? Wait, did you leave Bo with those campers all by her? She's gonna kill them.
No, she won't, because you made us drink that shit.
Oh, swear jar.
There's no kids around.
You still have to pay me money.
No, you had us drinking it. I can't. I feel.
I take actual American dollars.
All right, what does that have to do? So, no, you gave us that potion that gave me a stomach ache for one.
Oh, yeah.
But also, I'm hiding. They're gonna come find me.
Oh, this is part of the thing.
This is part of the thing.
I understand. Wait, were you just standing out here right now?
Yes, and some poof came out.
Oh, I'm so sorry about
was
this.
that?
I'm in there working on some potions. I was brewing up a new elixir. This is called a reinebriation elixir. It undoes the effects of drunkenness.
Oh, wow.
It's to help. It's to help Veth sober up more quickly. But it's not done.
Reinebriation?
Yeah, it's instead of inebriation, it's reinebriation.
So wouldn't it? Does that mean? Okay.
I don't make the names.
That's fine.
Anyway, I was using an ingredient that Caleb sent, and so far it's been having the opposite effect. And sure enough, as he's saying this, you realize you do feel a little bit drunk right now. You might feel a little bit drunk for the next hour or so.
I feel a little funny.
Yeah. All of your ability checks and saves will be at disadvantage for the next hour because you are drunk. Because you were drunk. Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to keep you. I'm going to go back in and do more work, but don't you have to hide?
Yes, I have to go hide.
Okay, go hide. Go hide.
Goodbye.
And find a hiding spot you do. Why don't you roll a stealth check to see how well you are hidden?
Oh, boy.
At disadvantage.
I'm sorry, I have dice. It's so awful to read. Okay, that's a 5. Okay, 7.
Horrible.
Horrible.
Great. Back with the kids.
Too big. We'll do it. We'll figure it out. I mean, what do you've got a teenage boy right now?
He's the most wonderful boy in the world, and I want to kill him.
Yeah.
He can drive me so crazy sometimes.
Yeah, he's
but
a little
it's still,
shit.
But he is. But
shit. I keep saying
another.
$3 American. I don't have my wallet on. Someone might have to run me my wallet.
I don't know how much cash. But here, we'll figure it out.
You were disgraced, held back, mocked by your peers, shunned by your parents. You failed.
Shunned by my parents?
Yes!
Good God!
You get no pudding, you lose.
You want to be like us?
Yeah.
Where do you think we started? Do you think we started trying to pretend to be like other people? Wait, I'm losing the thread. Look, the point is, if you want to be an adventurer, if you want to be a hero, if you want to, it doesn't even have to be an adventurer, but you got to be able to take care of yourself, okay? It's a cruel world out there, all right? If someone comes up to you, tries to bully you, what are you going to do?
Run away.
Has been restored, if any of you lost any of it, and even your spell slots have been restored to full, as if you've taken a long rest. The poisoned condition is washed away. Beth wishes you luck. Well, I'm off to my afternoon meditation. Goodbye, everyone. Good luck.
Oh God, I hate her.
Luke says goodbye to her. You look amazing today, Beth. Oh yes, thank you, Luke. You're a wonderful friend. And she walks off. Luke sighs and turns to the four of you. Amazing. And everyone patiently waits while they're waiting. Beth, the camp cleric, is just sort of hanging around, and Luke goes up to her and says, "You're looking very pretty today, Beth." And Beth says, "Oh, that's nice, Luke. That's nice." And you guys are just waiting and waiting and waiting. 9.5 more minutes go by, and the casting is done.
I'm gonna look up because I'm gonna look at Kai, who's my artist for my cards. At the last minute, I'm casting. I realize I have no idea what I want my familiar to look like.
Okay.
And I go like, "What do people have for familiars like most of the time?"
Oh, I don't know. I was just busy drawing you in the last 10 minutes.
So cute. Oh my gosh.
I conjure. I think just a frog. I think my familiar is just. But I think I'm looking around at all these like more humanoid mammals. So I think my frog has a full head of hair and human teeth.
Okay. Great.
Yeah.
All right. So it's just a normal frog, yes?
But it's a familiar that can now help me.
Yes, there is a frog. It appears beside you, just as you've described, and it looks up at you with its big eyes and says, "Ribbit, ribbit." Do you speak frog? I assume you speak frog?
Well, I speak frog, but also you are speaking common right now.
Oh, no.
It's all right. It's exactly as I anticipated. Now,
Hello.
Now with you here,
What would you like me to do?
I want you to buckle up, because we're about to get to work. I call upon the nine secret algae of the great pond of shadows, and I'm going to start to ritually cast Unseen Servant. We're going to need even more help.
Amazing. Sure enough, 10 minutes go by. How long does Find Familiar last?
Find familiar. No, now it's just there. I just have a familiar.
It's just there forever?
Instantaneous. I have a little frog with hair and big white game show host teeth.
Now you also have an invisible servant with you.
Been casting spells for a half hour. I have an unseen servant over here, and I look at the unseen servant and go, if that little pinecone pops up in the air, you know exactly what you have to do. You there.
Yeah.
Wait, what's a good name for familiar?
Well, you'd have to consider all the options. You'd have to consider their personality and their physical appearance.
I do have a name.
What's your name?
Yeah, my name's Archibald.
Archibald, fantastic. All right, Archibald, look alive. You help me figure this out. All right, and I'm gonna walk up.
I'm not technically alive.
I know, I created you.
Wow.
You're not even real.
Wow. This is like
You're my
the
best
craziest
friend.
day of my life.
It's the first day of your life. There couldn't be a crazier one.
Wow.
And I'm gonna walk up on the bridge with my new familiar, unseen servant, and I'm gonna approach Yasha.
Hello?
Have at thee! And I'm gonna cast Gust.
And gust you cast. A gust of wind emanates from you. Do you have a spell focus, or do you just use your hands to cast your spell?
I think I do have a spell focus. I think that I touch a small enamel pin, and I think it's in a pin of the wildlings, of the Wildemount Wildlings. I think it's a camp pin, because deep down this camp matters more to me than anything.
No.
And sure enough, an arcane blast of wind emanates from this pin towards Yasha. What are you attempting to do with this gust of wind?
This won't work. And so it's a strength saving throw. It's a strength saving throw or you're pushed 5 feet away. There is no, I think Padmond has one attack spell, and it's a completely non-harmful gust of wind. And it will just, if it works, which it won't, it will push Yasha 5 feet back.
What do I need to roll?
A strength saving throw.
Are you raging, Yasha, or are you just regular Yasha?
Oh my god, yes, I'm raging.
All right. So roll with advantage.
Yes, I will. It's cocked. Sorry.
Oh my
I'm sorry, because I'm using the... Okay, I'm not going to use this dice, actually, because that'll take too long. Okay.
These dice.
Okay. Okay. That is 14.
14. Yeah, that succeeds. My arcade blast was ineffective. Right.
It just feels like in my face, he just went...
Very well. When magic fails, let might avail. And I'm going to walk up and say, you want to arm wrestle for it?
Yeah.
All right, great. I have poisoned skin.
Oh!
So I'm going to need a constitution saving throw.
Okay.
It's DC 12 or you're poisoned.
Oh my god.
Oh no! Wait, what did you say, Constitution?
Constitution.
I rolled a 6.
Do you get any bonuses because you're raging to Constitution, or is it just strength, right?
Strength.
Okay.
Just strength, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so she takes poison damage, is that right?
No, you have the poisoned condition.
Wait. Strength checks, the same as bonuses, strength, no. 6.
The poison condition, which means...
With the poison condition, I have poisonous froggy skin. You are poisoned for 1 minute. It's the poisoned condition, which means you now have disadvantage on almost like all ability checks.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Okay. That pinecone's just sitting there on the floor between you.
Great. As you are poisoned, I want to make an opposed athletics to do the arm wrestling. I want advantage from Archibald, but I want that unseen servant, now that the pinecone is unguarded, to go for the... My unseen servant's going to grab the pinecone
while you arm wrestle.
Well, I arm wrestle, and Archibald's going to help me.
Okay, great. So I guess roll to see who wins this arm wrestling match.
Oh yeah.
You get advantage, but you get disadvantage, so it's a straight roll, I believe.
Straight roll.
Right?
Okay.
And you get advantage from the help of your Archibald friend who is crawling up on your hand and helping push.
That is an 18.
Oh my gosh.
And a 19. 19 plus 5 strength
and you're a 2'8" frog man.
2'8" frog, and you feel that I have a strength score of 21.
Okay. And I did a what did I do? 17.
17. So with a 24, I go, there is a secret magic. Cleverness and intellect avail. You shall always...
What's happening?
A wizard's secrets are his greatest strength. Invisiboy, get it!
And sure enough, the pine cone lifts away and starts to get away. Yasha, are you going to try to grab it or anything, or is it a lost cause?
I'm gonna try to grab it. I have
Okay.
to give it one more go.
You're locked in this arm
Yes,
wrestling
just
match,
my,
so you can't really move that much.
No.
You could try to break this. I'll call this a grapple. You could try to break the grapple and reach at it with your other hand.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Okay.
And
Am I rolling this with advantage from the
Of
familiar?
course you are.
Great.
I'm just rolling a one. Single.
Just one die.
I'm doing
This
strength.
is a strength. Yes.
11, that's 16.
This is this is a 20 total.
Okay,
right.
so you do
30.
break the grapple. You can try, but it's getting away from you. You're going to have to make a leap to try to get it because the pine cone has now flown over the side of the bridge and is fleeing away. You get
Yeah, I
one
just
shot
put
at
a
this.
toe out to try to stop it from falling.
Let's leap. Make an acrobatics check to see if you can beat the unseen servant's acrobatics.
Acrobatics will be disadvantage.
You
For
said
her,
acrobatics?
that's right.
Oh, it's a
Acrobatics.
disadvantage.
Just a disadvantage, yeah.
Okay, I rolled both the same. 16.
Okay. Whoa. I don't know what the unseen servant stats are. So this is a straight roll. He got an 18. Yes. So as you leap, you're pretty confident that you're going to grab this pine cone. The unseen servant does a pirouette, which you don't see because he's invisible. And the pine cone gets away from you and flits off into the wilderness. Gone. Success. Wow. Guys, you did it. That was amazing. Luke comes over to congratulate
I don't even know
you.
what just happened.
It's crazy that you failed in the first place.
Good job.
Thank you very much. With preparation, a wizard is unbeatable.
That was a lot of
That's actually
preparation.
very true.
Yeah. If you give me a half hour, there's nothing I can't do.
You must teach me your
Sometimes we don't have that much time.
Yeah, we'll work on speeding that up. But I'm proud of you all.
I drew this picture of you and Archibald.
Oh, I like
So wonderful.
you got his human teeth perfect.
Okay, maybe not a day.
You all are at rock fucking bottom. You're at rock bottom, okay? And you know what? Rock bottom's a good place to be.
Yeah, it is.
You know why? That wasn't a rhetorical question. Do you know why?
Well, because we have somewhere to go from rock bottom. Is
That's
that right?
correct. That's correct. Skull Crusher. Sky. Not Skull Crusher. All right. That's correct, Sky. Can only go up, right?
Wild out.
Theoretically, you could also move laterally to a different area of rock bottom.
Also, if the rocks slip, then you can fall between the rocks.
Okay, it's gonna go back to being a rhetorical question, okay? To have these thoughts inside yourself.
Bo, start them off. Let's do the
All
first
right.
activity.
You guys ready?
Ready?
This test is very simple,
Okay.
okay? You see this? This is a pine cone.
Oh.
It is a pine cone. Use your imaginations, okay?
Translucent pine cone.
Yeah. It's a special, rare variety of the pine trees here. They produce translucent.
They do, it's true.
So, you have one simple task. Knock this pine cone out of my hands. By any means necessary. You can punch, you can kick, you can use magic. Kick! But, all you gotta do, send this pine cone flying, alright? Alright.
I'll look up on that 7 wisdom save. I go, I forfeit.
Oh,
What?
Wait, no.
Padman, no.
No, please
We
don't.
need you.
No!
No,
This is trivial.
You've actually been very good at all of this.
We're not a.
You're doing such a good job.
No, we failed.
I can't hear what you guys are saying up there, but if you're thinking about quitting, don't do it.
If she can walk on our heads, there's nothing she can't do.
Is there anything?
We're being played with like mice.
Sky,
Cats playing
it's,
with
it's,
mice.
it's your turn if you'd like to keep trying.
Keep trying. Keep trying.
Whatever you do, it's going to be a disadvantage because you are intimidated right now.
Is there anything I can do to inspire my friend not to
Sure,
give up?
you can talk to him. You can give him a gift. You can do whatever you would like to do. What a friend would do to inspire someone else. A hug, anything.
Wait, am I close to him?
You're Oh.
Yeah, I'm
Where are
like
you?
sort of right behind you.
Yeah, you said you were on the disc, sort
Yeah.
of tying it, so I'd
Yeah.
say you're up here, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a hug.
Okay.
And I don't even care that he's poison.
No, my skin is toxic.
All right. You give him a hug.
Because
I think you get poisoned.
You have to give a Constitution saving throw.
Sky, no. I have a pretty good constitution. 16 plus.
Ooh, okay.
At disadvantage because you're intimidated by Bo.
So I have to roll again.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You'll make it.
8 plus 3 is 11.
12.
Oh, no. Can't even do math.
As you hug me and begin to get poisoned.
No.
What do you say?
I say it was all worth it.
I heard everyone around me!
I hope you guys are making progress up there.
What was the mustache's plan?
What?
Come on, you guys, focus! Focus!
As a team!
Are you gonna let petty little distractions stop you in real life?
That's Sky's turn.
Come on!
Kai, you're up.
So how far away am I from the ground?
It's as you can see on the map. You're just 10 feet down. It's not that bad.
okay, so it's not that steep.
Nope.
Okay, I let go of the rope.
You fall 6 inches to the ground.
Okay. And I scream out, "Oh! Oh! Help! Help! I think I broke something. Help me."
Okay.
This orb of energy around it grows and grows and grows until, honest to God, before my eyes stands a full-grown unicorn. And this girl looked it in the eye.
Sorry. There's no swearing here. So you're gonna need to put an
What am I
actual
supposed to put in here?
American dollar.
Okay, where's my wallet? What are we doing with this money in the end? Are we going to donate
I think
it somewhere?
one of us gets the money at the end.
If you need, I can cover you.
I thank you, Padmond, but Padmond?
Padmond.
Padmond? I feel like it keeps changing. I'm going to put
you got
this
it
in
right the
here,
first time.
and
Thank you.
there we go. So it's...
By the 9 secret algaes of the great pond of shadows. By the lily pad of the north wind, whose rippling leaf cascades over. And I'm going to start to ritual cast Identify.
How long does that take?
10 minutes.
This is going great. I love
You're
it.
casting Identify.
I want to see if the pine cone has any properties that may give some information as to how to best the challenge.
I thought you were just gonna see how it was made. That was my big mystery.
That as well.
Everyone is calmly waiting. Luke confides in the others that, I mean, technically there was no time limit that was placed on this.
Maybe next time we do a time limit.
I guess next one we should probably do a time limit.
Yeah.
So, 9.5 more minutes go by and you complete the ritual.
I call out to all the great wizards that have come before me.
And sure enough, instantly you have an innate knowledge of this pine cone. It does come from a very unusual tree that has translucent leaves, but it is simply a pine cone and nothing more.
And what was the exact wording of the challenge that I had to get? I had to get specifically the pine cone from Yasha's hand.
Yes.
Very well. Ha! We've arrived at a dead end in our research. There you go. Very well. If I am to succeed at this challenge, I will have to call on forces far greater still. I call upon the 9 secret algaes of the great pine. And I'm going to start to ritually cast Find Familiar. Which will be another 10 minutes.
Top of the round, Yasha. Yasha, what do you want to do? Are you pulling again, or
I'm
are
going to
you?
keep pulling.
Great, do your thing.
I'm really trying to get them off their
Not good
feet.
for us, guys.
No, unless I roll bad. Not great.
You
Oh
get
wait, I'm raging.
advantage.
Ooh, much better. That is 21.
Amazing.
Damn.
Great. Bo, what are you doing this time? Or do you want to wait until somebody else goes? Technically, Padmond is next to declare what he's doing.
Okay.
Okay, Padmond, what are you doing?
I'm gonna look around. the mage, I'm going to go, the tickling attack was blocked by the obliques. And I'm going to go, and I look at my compatriots, and I think Padman's going to reach deep down inside and is going to, for the first time in his life, cast a spell non-ritually. Actually burn a spell slot, which he's never done before. He has never used a spell slot. It's always been like, but what if I need to avail myself of that magic later? And he's
Doing it, Peter.
he is going to cast the floating disc spell.
Okay.
Which floating disc creates, it can hold up to 500 pounds
Sure can.
of weight, and it is, according to the spell, immobile unless I command it. And I would like to quickly tie our rope around the floating disc.
Oh, what a cool idea.
It's a 3 foot wide rope. Yes.
wide rope.
I'm sorry.
3 foot wide disc.
Disc.
Yeah, of
And
telekinetic energy.
It's like an invisible frisbee, basically.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. And you're going to try to tie your side of the rope around it. This is tie knotting skills. This is camp stuff.
Camp stuff,
What
yeah.
what knot are you going to use?
I will look at it and I will go, remember rope tying class. And I flash back to a rope tying class in which I was busily statting out playing cards, listening to nothing that was said about tying knots. And I go, great wizards of ponds in the past, guide by webbed hands. And I will make a non-proficiency rope check, but I want Archibald to help me. But,
Sure.
But I have no proficiency in this, so this is like...
I can almost guarantee that your familiar frog also doesn't have proficiency in rope tying, but he will help.
Great.
You're going to try to attempt a double fisherman knot.
Great.
And let's say either roll a history check to see if you remember from that class, or a survival check to see if you can glean this knowledge from your knowledge of.
I'll do history
Okay.
to be like, come on, certainly you osmosed something from that class. That chattering instructor bothering you in your card building time. And I'll do history with advantage from Archibald.
Sure. Yes.
That's a 15 on the
Very
first
good already.
roll. And then 16 is my final roll.
Incredible. Sure enough, the double fisherman's knot goes around the floating disc. This floating disc, where is it? Do you have to move out of the way? I mean, it's a physical item.
I'm
right?
going to create it right in front of me and tie the knot around it as quickly as I can.
So like
yeah.
right here.
Yes.
Okay, there is a floating disc right in front of you. That
So we're
now-
just watching him tie it?
It happens real fast.
Yeah, I'm gonna leap. I'll like leap into like as I'm summoning it, I'm like throwing the rope around it to grab it and tie it again.
And you get across it by sort of like Dukes of Hazzard style, sliding across the top of it,
and like leave a loop in Archibald's mouth, so like he's helping
Sure.
me. Like yeah,
Awesome.
we work so well together.
yeah, we sure do, bud.
Life is great. It'll go on for a while, won't it?
You have to relax. You are brand new existential crises.
I just feel like this is fleeting somehow, and I want to cherish every moment, you know?
Does a thing have to last forever to be beautiful?
I mean, I'd like it to last for more than a day.
Well, it's not promised.
Are you drunk?
Yeah, I didn't. It was not on purpose. I did not take a detour. It's just I was walking by Yez's cabin and there was a poof of smoke and it happened.
We're in a pig now. Getting carried away.
They were starting to believe. I could see it through the mouth of this beast.
I feel so weak.
I do too. We were bested by a pig with cat legs and chick feet.
What have we become?
Maybe we don't deserve to be parents.
Maybe we shouldn't be parents.
Where are we even going?
I don't know.
Why are we not even trying to get out?
I don't know. The kids took it out of me.
Oh no, you're crying.
I feel so defeated.
I do too, and I feel like a little depressed as well.
I feel depressed too.
Bo and Yasha feeling depressed. Sky and Jessup feeling depressed. Padman and Kai have found their file folders.
This is awesome, dude. Good find.
But the things that they say about you are not good.
Oh no, I'm depressed.
We'll get into that next time. For now, Gub Gub has taken away your 2 junior counselors and is somewhere loose in the camp. And it will be up to 4 outcasts, 4 oddballs. Some might say losers, but maybe not.
Only the camp director.
The only things that are uniting you are your love for this camp and your desire to prove your worth. But I don't know if you have what it takes to do this. I hope that you do, but we'll find out next time. Will you be kicked out of the camp? Or will you wild out instead? We'll find out on the next episode of Wildemount Wildlings. Until then, thanks for joining us tonight. I've been Sam Riegel.